from the Gwen and the Wukong, you're going to be in a lot of trouble. That's a Kindred.
I actually think that this is going to be the Wukong bot lane. We saw it a little bit before in LCK, especially leading over into Worlds. They've been picking it up a little bit, but it looks like that's going to be the plan here, right? You've got the farming Wukong bot side, you've now got the Kindred in the jungle, so a very good tool to counteract this big engage that we're just talking to from AZE. So really nice flexibility coming through from T1 in the draft.
And again, just more question marks kind of coming up of how do you deal with this? Because at the end of the day, yes, you've got an awful lot of all-in on the side of AZE, but you're not really going to be able to catch them all as 5. If T1 are kind of clumped together in one big ball, they're kind of doing their comp wrong.
Yeah, and I think that's it. It's like T1 definitely have these the pressure if they want to, but I actually think like the problem that you're looking at is, hey, look, you've got an immune Gwen, which makes it a little bit tough for the Zeri to try and follow up on this engage. Same when you look towards the Jace. Like, if you're clumped up in this 5v5, you've got Ahri who can actually try and dodge away from a lot of this engage. And realistically, you shouldn't really have Senna and Ahri in on top of each other. So trying to find these big moments where you can have this wombo is going to be tough, especially with the Kindred there as well now. So I think T1 have a pretty good opportunity here, and even a chance if they want to try and look for some of these invades off of like bot side pressure, off of mid lane pressure, to try and get this Kindred ahead. You kind of need that help, but we're looking at a potential dive here in the top side.
Yeah, they don't even need 6. They need level 3. They just need full access to QWE, and they're going to look to try and make this one work. You can see Lonely is feeling just that as he tries to make this one work, but it is first blood to Faker. It's just so clean.
He's like, when you hit 6, see if you can roam down to bot side, maybe get some sort of play on Takumi Yushin carry it, but Owner actually sitting here waiting in the wings, just making sure T1 can push this wave in.
We'll land the route. A bit too far forward. You can see them over there. I feel like they're kind of telegraphing this a little bit with the Squire's Bloom. Say, oh, never mind. We're going to go in straight away. We're going to force the flash out from straight as he tries to get away. The owner flashes in after him and picks up a kill. The heal has been used, but it was a little bit too late from 5kid. And now he has to try and pick up this wave by himself.
Yeah, Dimitri trying to see if he can get the counterplay on top side, but Faker already moving up here to cover this.
And they're already covering it as well. There's no level 6 here from Dimitri. He's going to be a bit of a 2v1 right now for Zeus. He's got that needlework doing work. They try to get on top of him. He still won't go down. The charm misses, but it does not matter because it's the Spirit Rush. One more auto attack gives him the resets as well. Lonely will be forced to flash, but it does not matter for the O.
And this is something that Faker's been so good at across
ganks.
Yeah, and you can see here, like, Owner does a really good job of just getting this play, like, straight. Like, really didn't need to go in there. Carry kind of doing a nice job of baiting him into that play. They think they can get a nice trade. Owner's in position. They get him with Faker on the Roman. The thing for Dimitri here as well, he's not even going for the Scuttle Crab, right? Like, removing these marks from the Kindred. So Kindred gets her second mark off of that as well. Just unfortunate for Owner that he didn't have the mark on the Alistair when he got the kill.
Look, Dimitri, I see a good flash from the charm, you know, thumbs up, well done. It doesn't make a difference because 2 kills to go over. I don't want to get cancelled for saying something like that, you know.
Fair.
Well, we're going to see another engage, but Owner's already here. It's going to be a 2v2. Zeus is getting jumped on here, but they've already got the Kindred there. They do have the perfect timing with the Lamb's Respite, and they turn it back. My God!
And the healing that comes through from Zez with the ultimate as well. That was just nasty. And do we get more on the bot side here?
I mean, this is getting tough to watch right now, Dag. The AZE just don't have a hope and a prayer. For the first time, Alone is on the map. I see him and he just died. This could be basically an ace right now. You're going to see 5kid trying to go for a 5-head play. Has to flash. Will keep his life. But, dude, that's not your bot lane. You got to leave.
Look, I'm not going to lie. We might be looking at the first perfect game from MSI's. 5kid, no! Why? Yeah, just where they can just take over with plays everywhere. You see it in the replay here, right? You got the ultimate, not quite available for Gwen, but Owner times this perfectly. The damage is nearly there, like you can see it.
28.
That
28
insane.
HP. That's trigger discipline, man. That's
tilting.
Oh, stop. that is, and you're so close to say, and this is the thing as well, is that like it doesn't just stop in top lane. They go, cool, we were 2v2, now it's 3v3, and we know we're stronger.
And you can even see Alone is down here to try and help cover, but only ends up giving more blood to the Blood God for T1, and 5kid, I mean, just about able to get away from that, but
then he came back.
Yeah, mistakes were made, all right? Mistakes were made.
He's never going to be under kill pressure, and he has his own, and they sneak in, get over the top. Owner gets himself that kill, and they delete Dimitri from the map. Keria is going to try and flash away and keep himself alive. He's going to be the first one to fall.
Oh,
no! Oh my god. Okay, Straight does eventually take him down, but that almost looked very bad.
I mean, that is very bad. You think you got Keria, but having that clone available just manages to skedaddle away from the damage, and now Alone's in trouble.
He's alone in name and in nature, because there's just nowhere for him to go, nothing for him to see.
Ooh, Keria ruined her perfect game.
I mean, he's going to put
bot side.
Yeah, they're going to try and get 2 fronts now, and they're going to be able to get the ultimate out of Dimitri, but he's just got nothing there. They get the Cyclone down. 5K trying to just run away. He's been ignited. Faker smells blood as Owner, who was 1v2ing, ends up actually falling down, and Zeus, or Zeus, excuse me, picking himself back off that one, not trying to get the resets down, and actually now Straight trying to see if he can survive, but it's all inevitable. He will fall down, and that's going to be more turrets, more gold. It is nearly 10,000 gold.
T1, and I mean, look, Owner goes a bit aggressive here, but does it really matter in the grand scheme of things or where T1 are?
I mean, he's the jungler of T1 is a level ahead of the solo laners from AZE. This kind of explains everything. I will say, good turnaround there from AZE. Unfortunate
comes at this game, but maybe, but with the way T1 are moving around the map right now, I mean, you push mid, you rotate up onto top side if you want, or you just kill Alone.
You just kill him. You land the Everfrost. Where's he going to go? Absolutely nowhere, and that's going to be all the damage. And interesting enough that you bring up the lack of Dragon.
Her TCL love and just take her away, you know?
Yeah, absolutely. And then we're going to see Faker. He's done with this game. Flashing forward, getting the charm. They even have the ultimate from the Senna to come in. Shelly's still going. They're looking for the dancing Shelly. That's what they want. They're looking for it. They're going to try and kill her off. No! Shelly has died, as has Dimitri. And this is just going to be an easy walk in for Keria.
He walked it in. He did walk it in.
He, by definition, just walked it in, but it does not matter. This game, in 18 minutes and just above it, is going to be done and dusted.
I mean, domination from start to finish. AZE starting to respawn.
Hard not to be impressed by T1. It's like, and I think this is a genuine thing. It's like, look, you can speculate, you can see different things as Faker goes in, does Faker things, and he's just going to be able to get the kill again. But incredibly impressive just to see how diffed. Full stop.
But that's why, like, genuinely for like some of the top teams like G2, RNG, like I think T1's early game is terrifying.
Monstrous.
They do this against everyone as Owner will find the 1v1.
Here we go, 1v1 versus the junglers. It's very close, but not close enough. Dimitri, you got your wish, but Owner.
Like, RNG we saw in finals, really struggled in the early game against top esports. G2 as well, not the best of teams in the early game. It's more their mid game / objective setup. So for T1, you can see what they can do with these early leads, and I think that's why so many people are terrified.
Here we go, the Vex finally getting in with a Shadow Surge, but you are all alone right now, and that's just going to be another easy kill. 3-22, 2 dragons, but as we established earlier, T1 do not care about dragons. They do, however, care about gold, and they've got a lot of that.
Yeah, I mean, 2 inhibitors down at the 20-minute mark, make it a 3 on the way. I mean, there's so much gold that you can take from this, but this is, you're just going to get drowned in super creeps.
Here we go, Keria, round 3. Does he die once more? It's the question. Is Dimitri maybe going to try and look for it here? Flash away there by Lonely as he ends up seeing Straight fall right before his eyes. Dimitri and Lonely running back to their base, but not even your fountain is safe.
Keria walks it in.
Is going to be the shortest game at MSI 2022 so far.
Was a stomp. And that was a statement from T1. Saigon Buffalo made these boys angry yesterday, and they were just like, all right.